Yeah, cool kids. What it is. You know what, cool kids? I am pretty excited. Tonight we're doing a little game night. We run the nocturnal hours because I work nights, and I got a special team of people with very specific skill sets, and those skill sets are staying up really late and hanging out with me till what you guys would call the morning. Yeah. So we do it all night, baby. Yeah. So anyway, enough of that. We're going to talk about Bone 6. We're going to talk about the Green Griffin. I'm not eeny, meeny, miny, mowing, boo, BS stuff. Nope, we're just going to do it. I got to get this. This will finish up this. I got one set after this, and then we're done with my, Reaper 6 order. And, we're just going to get to it, guys. So let's look at the box. Woo. Bone 6, Green Griffin. This is kind of the main theme of the Kickstarter, as I recall. It's a bar, WizKids had a set of bar stuff, so they had two sets, because they had the set that was pre-painted, and then they had their unpainted line too. So this will just give you more options, which is awesome. There's several companies that make this stuff, but more options is always awesome, because the bar is such a major, the local get together, hole in the wall joint where you find all your adventures, on the poster board, the bulletin board, right? You guys have played D&D, you know what's up. There's always an inn keep, there's always a bar, there's always a place where people meet, and it's just, a function of a narrative like that. It's just a staple, really. So, having miniatures for that, the more the merrier. The more variety, the more cute little nuances and takes on it. It's just going to add more to your gaming experience. So let's do this, because it is, it's almost a cliche to have the bar, the inn, here we go, the pub. The Green Griffin is arguably Barrowgate's finest inn. It's a welcoming sanctuary from the rigors and perils of open road. After 2 centuries of continuous operation, this venerable institution attracts folks from every corner of the Hills Edge province. Here, noblemen and laborers rub elbows with grim-faced adventurers and cunning merchants, where a valiant knight can stand at the bar, flagon in hand, beside a scheming agent provocateur. Come join us. Wow. That was the hardest one to read so far for some reason. I don't know. Interesting. Definitely, we're building it right. We're creating some nice color, and painting some imagery. So that's good. Let's see. The Green Griffin expansion contains over 30 highly detailed plastic Bones Black miniatures ready to paint or play with right out of the box. So it's right there. It is engineered for Master Series paints, but I can speak from experience. You can use other paints, but they're specifically engineered for these paints, okay? And Reaper makes good paints, I will say that. So they make good miniatures and good paints. As a matter of fact, Reaper, if you want a big dragon, that's the place to go, honestly. Just between you, me, and the wall for, value for bang for your buck was definitely their niche. All right, let's do this. I'm going to pause it in between miniatures. So right off the bat, we got the bar. So let me do that. All right, there's a lot of bits and bobbles here, so just wanted to show you this. Bottles, literally bobbles. Bottle bobbles. And some kind of little Griffin decoration. Although you could use this as a Griffin hatchling in your game. So this comes in multiple different bags. So what I should do is I'll just set up one bag at a time, and then I'll kind of put it further and further back so that I don't mix things up. That's my main concern. All right, here we go. And some of these came loosey-goosey in the bag. So like this guy, the barkeep. He came loosey-goosey. He's got some big guns on him. Look at the guns on this guy. You know he's a retired war. Like, you know, you guys know this old deal. You want to rob the innkeeper and he beats your ass, right? We've all done it, right? I know I have as a DM. Okay, so the first item is the fireplace. It comes with 2 Griffin little decorations, and then here's the chimney with a Griffin on it, and that hooks in right there. There you go. So we'll put that in the back, like I said, so I know to keep that in a separate bag. Okay, so apparently this is the barkeep, and this must be the owner. I don't know. Or maybe, oh, he's the bouncer. Got it. Either way, yeah, you don't want to mess with these two. All right, so these bottles are going to go on this bar. And, you know, I'm not going to mix and match them, but, well, actually, it's easy to do because they're different colors. So, yeah, let me do that. All right, I'm going to show myself assembling this for those of you, because some people, when they watch my videos, they actually use what I do to figure out how to assemble things. I've actually had people who've watched my videos and said, thank goodness you showed us how to put it together. Not saying I'm an expert or anything, I'm just saying it does happen. So let's see here. That definitely goes to that. And now we just got to figure out the rest. This will go here like that. See that? For all the cool kids that, you know, want to put it together. And then I guess we'll figure out how the rest of it goes. This will hook to this. It would appear. Ah, yes, I had it right. Yay! All right, there we go. So, where this goes in relationship, I'm going to estimate that it's going to be something. Where's the bar? I'm a little confused. Must be in another box, because this really doesn't look like a bar. I got no stools. I got no actual, unless. All right. Well, clearly, also it's you would think it would be the opposite angle, something like that. There we go. I got it. Yes. Now it's making sense. I'm silly. Okay. See, that's why we do these videos, guys. All right. So the bar, I had it upside down, clearly goes like this. Something to this effect. Although you could put it any sort of direction you wanted. This goes, and then this will hook somewhere. There's a nub here. Let's figure that out. Where's the nubbin go? Clearly it has to go on here somewhere. Ah, there it is. I found the nubbin. Give me some nubbin. All right. So the nub will hook in here, which is, interesting. You would have to paint that separately. Okay, it's going to go like that. Boom, there it is. The nubbin hooks into the lovin', and So you're going to have to paint this separately and then pop it in. It's going to have to be glued in place because it's not just sitting in place, which is fine. All right, here we go. So there you go. Oh boy. Oh boy. So there we go. And the bar can be over here. You can set this up any old way you want. You could have the bar over here with the bar keep, right here. What can I get you today? All right, and then the bouncer could be here. And you'd want to have tables, which I'm betting you there's tables in there. So we're gonna get it all set up, guys, all set up. All right, I just wanted to mention inside this box there's some kind of cardboard deal, and I don't know if that's just a spacer or if there's something in there. So let's check. It's just a spacer. Oh wow, what the F? Okay, whatever, man. Whatever. So, yeah, a third of this box is just empty space. Alright. No need to put these bottles in because they'd just be on the bartender side of things. I guess you could set them on top of the rail, but I'm not going to mess with it. Alright, here we go. Alright, we've got a bar winch. Looks like a gnome or a halfling. Not sure which. Alright, we'll set her up. We have tables and benches, which, you kind of have to have tables for your bar. Right? Okay, and since it's an inn, they've wisely and shrewdly added a couple of beds. Now there is a bed mimic in Bones 4. So we can put these into a separate little area with a separate little bag. Oh boy. Chairs. I'm just going to set the chairs down. There's chairs. That makes sense. That tracks. Some barrels, which hook into something, it appears. But what? There is a mimic. A mimic. So we'll just set a mimic over there. All right, we got some patrons. Various intoxicated patrons. Here is another winch servicing you and coming through. Woo. Put her there. We have another fine patron. And since I didn't put the chairs up, I might as well set them on the tables. This table's wobbly, wanky, jankety. See that? So it does not sit straight. Boom. So I had to find the perfect angle of the dangle to get the heat of the meat just right. Okay, next up. Got some kind of incorporeal undead, the ghost of Christmas future. Okay, non-corporeal undead in the bar. Must be a friendly ghost. There's more patrons and more undead. More patrons and more undead. Okay. Very nice. I like it. Here's some benches. Again, like the chairs, I'm not going to set them up. But they are nice benches. If you guys really want to look at the benches, I trust Reaper to make good benches, but I'll pull one out for you, and I'll pull one of the chairs out for you. They're all the same, though. They're all identical. They are. So there you go. Nice grainy features that you can really dry brush and get that nice effects on. Okay. We have a pair of round tables. We're Knights of the Round Table. Oh, yeah. And keep in mind, these are all in Bones Black, which everyone likes. I'm still trying to figure out what the barrel's hooked to, so we'll set that aside. Roll out the barrels, friends. Roll out the barrels. Patrons, various patrons. I want to pause it in between. Your generic dwarf with a couple taggards of ale. Very fun. Alright, we gotta zoom in to get the good details on these. Here is a bard, looks like an elf. Yeah, alright. And then, because we didn't get the good details, here we go. I'd really show these guys off for you. Alright. Yeah, because it was blurry earlier. Sorry about that. Yes. I know you guys really like the characters, and here's our Ghosty Bong Ghostface. And they got some really good details on the minis. There's a good indication for you. Alright, here's a nice beefy dwarf female without a beard. You know she's a dwarf because she's really stacked. Here's another happy patron partaking of the lovely, lovely fluids. Oh, okay, we had Mama Ghost. Here's Baby Ghost. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the lovely libations and desecrations for decadence and destruction. Yay! And maybe you're not in the mood for self-destruction. Maybe you feel that self-pollution is bad. Maybe you need some wholesome foods. This lovely woman will bring them to you. Alright, here's a fun fellow. He's jovial and crap-faced and ready to pass out. Very fun. Which is me on a Tuesday night. Here we go. Here is something very spooky. This would go right with the bar. Maybe what happened is she's floating and somebody flirts with her, this guy, right? This guy comes up and he's like, hey, Toots, let me grab your, right? And then, right? And then, I'll swallow your soul. And that could get really fun. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what's going on with this set. It seems pretty random, but I do like the mini. It's all very random, though. The bar itself is very bar-y. I don't know. It works. It does what it's supposed to do. There's some cool minis in the set. I don't know what it all means, and that's fine. It doesn't have to mean anything because you can, take this and put it with your Shadows of Ravenhall, right? And use it for that. So, I have no problem with it. You can always use more accoutrements. Let's see if you could put a light in here, I believe. Let's see. Oh, they didn't leave it. But you could drill a hole in there and put a little tea light in there if you wanted to. But something hooks here. I don't know what. I haven't figured it out. I haven't messed with it yet. But something. See this? This hooks into something. But what? You see what I'm getting at here? This hooks into something. What does it hook into? I'm going to see if I can figure it out. Alright, minor correction. They don't go beside the hearth, they are the hearth. So this slot, tab A, slot B, boom. And then this one keys in differently. Boom. Okay, so that explains that. And now the bar is going to be destroyed, I imagine. Yes. Oh, nope. Good. The tail of death. Okay, the barrels do not go into anything. That's just the base. So I thought it slotted into the wall or something, but it's just a base. It's just a way to not put a base on it, I guess. But it stands, which is fine. So the barrels just sit like this. Okay, mystery solved. Yay! All right, so I'm gonna put everything up, and we're gonna talk about how we feel. How do we feel about this? Anyway, I'm just going to talk about it while I put it up. I feel like, it works. It's a bar. Is it, the best bar ever conceived? Probably not. Is it fine? It's fine. There's a lot you could do here, especially if you were building like a diorama or like it's meant to be, a permanent setting for your characters to interact. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but player characters tend to get attached to these kind of places. So you can always use more, and give it a unique feel. So like I said at the beginning of the video, was it worth $50? Well, I mean, I don't hate any of the miniatures. I don't think any of them are. There's some interesting choices as far as what's been included, but I don't mind that. That just adds more, color, more ambiance. So really, it's a fine set. Is it the end all and be all of bars? No, not even close. But there are some very useful components that you could add to any bar. Say you preferred WizKids bar, right? For some reason, you could take these tables and these benches and use them. You could use the patrons especially. So, yeah, I don't see any losses here. Like we're not. There's no, it's all wins. So, yeah, that's what I got for this one. Let me know what you thought of the set in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you cannot find them, do not blame me. I am trying to show them to you one video at a time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.